and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin. We're still in the 15-day challenge, and on day 14, this practice will consist of opening up the heart and the front body. So let's get started. Come down onto the floor and lay on your back. Make sure you have some space. Help yourself down. And then bend the knees, tuck the shoulder blades underneath your chest. Either stay here with the feet grounded or bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees open. If the shoulders feel okay, cactus your arms out to the sides, letting your palms face up and hands be heavy. Close your eyes. Allow the body to start to sink into the floor. And take a nice breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Same thing, nice breath in. And exhale out. And so having the slight lift of the chest and the heart, a slight arch of your low back, so it's a natural curve. And just begin to turn your head right and left. Massaging the back of the head, loosening up the neck, but keeping the shoulders heavy. Let's do it one more time, each direction. And then come back into center, neutral. Reach your arms down by your sides if they're in the cactus position, and help your knees to close. Walk your feet hip distance apart. Press the palms by your sides. Scoop your navel in and lift your hips up off the floor. Taking a breath in. Exhale, slowly roll down. Same thing, inhale, hips up, heart lifts. Exhale, slowly lower down. Last time, inhale, lift your hips, scoop from your belly, press into your entire foot. Exhale, lower all the way down. Walk your feet out wide, knock your knees to touch, and then sway out side to side with your legs, windshield wipers. Massaging up your hips. Good, come back into center. Grab the back of your thighs, lift your feet and rock and roll once or twice. Come all the way up to sit. Then switch your legs around to a tabletop, hands and knees all fours. Taking your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your heart. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Hike your hips up to the sky. Begin to walk up the dog, shake out your hips. Sway it out, spread your fingers. And then pause here. Walk your feet a bit wider than the hips, so wide-legged down dog. Bend your knees a lot and stick your booty up in the sky. See if you can let your chest come through with just a moment or two of a breath, shifting back and forth. Be gentle, don't overdo this. And then pause, breathe in, breathe out, neck is heavy. One more in, and one more out. Good, slowly walk your feet back hip distance apart. Roll forward into plank position, inhale. Exhale, come down onto your belly, use your knees if needed. Untuck your toes, slide your forearms out in front of you for a Sphinx pose. Starting to lift up from that chest. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your chest down, side your hands by your sides. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands now off of your mat. Find your fingertips, shoulders down and back, feet hip distance. Inhale, roll your way up. Can be baby or medium size. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, slow lift up. Exhale, roll down. Last time, inhale, lift up and pause. Be gentle. It can be a nice low position. You can be somewhere in between, but bring your left shoulder forward and twist, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Switch, right shoulder forward, left goes back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower down. Press into your palms, child's pose, shift up and back. Hips are heavy, low back stretches. And then downward facing dog, come forward, tuck your toes, down dog, hips lift up. One breath in, one exhale. Right leg floats up and back for a three-legged down dog. Keep the arms strong, bend the right knee, open up the right hip, keeping the left arm long. Right leg goes long back behind you, flex your toes and square it off. Exhale, knee to your nose, step your right foot in between your hands. Tap the left knee down, untuck your toes, reach your arms up toward the sky. You can always help the foot there to get to this lunge, but plug the shoulders down, lift it from your heart. Now bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together, puff up your chest. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, bend it down. Inhale, press and lift. One more, exhale, bend down. Inhale, press and lift. Hands come back down around your right foot. Shift your hips back so they stack on top of the knee. Now slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Right leg is going to extend back. Pivot the heel and reach your right arm up to the sky. Now float your right arm over your head and kind of take a little lean back to open up the chest. One breath in, one exhale. Gaze down, return to plank position. Both hands down, both feet back. Gaze past your fingertips, lower back down to the belly. Untuck your toes, Sphinx pose, slide your forearms out, lift up from the chest. Exhale, lower your chest down, elbows by your sides. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower heart. Inhale, keep the hands, lift up baby or medium-sized cobra. Exhale, lower chest, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Press and lift up and back. Let's hold for a breath and an exhale. Left leg comes up and back, reaches up, three-legged down dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip, keeping the right arm strong. Inhale, re-lengthen, flex toes and square off. Exhale, knee to the nose, step your left foot through in between your hands. Drop the back knee down and tuck your back toes, arms up toward the sky, breath in. Roll your shoulders down to rotate the pinkies forward. Elbows bend, puff up your chest and squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, arms come right back up. Exhale, bend it down. Inhale, press it up. Last one, exhale, bend down. Inhale, press up, lift up. Hands come back down onto the floor. Shift your hips on top of the knee and then slide your left leg back, walking your hands underneath the shoulders. Pivot the left heel down, reach your left arm up to the sky. So the side body is opening and we're floating the arm over your head, kind of opening up your chest as you lean back. Gaze down, return to plank, both hands down, both feet back. Downward facing dog, hips up toward the sky. Take a few walks and come to the top of the mat. Bring your feet hip distance when you get there. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Chest is forward as you stand up. Sweep your arms up, big breath in. Bend your elbows, pull your shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, knees soft, take it over. Inhale, lengthen it out halfway. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back to warrior one. Pivot your left heel down, bend the right knee, hips squared, arms up toward the sky. So working through this front body, nice familiar position. Elbows bend, pull shoulders down. Interlace the hands behind your tailbone. Start to stretch the front leg, lift up from your chest. Exhale, devotional warrior, right shoulder, inner right thigh. Head can relax as your arms come over the shoulders. Big breath in and big breath out. Hands back to the tailbone, lift up from your chest and sweep your arms up towards the sky. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Inhale, stretch the leg, turn your right toes in. Warrior two to the back of your space. Left toes turn out. Bend your left knee, sit down into those legs and hips. Shoulders relax. So you're facing a new direction here. Reverse the warrior, right arm down the right leg as you reach your left arm up and back. Inhale, return to center, warrior two. Let's stretch the left leg, turn the left toes in. Gaze over to the top of your mat, your normal front. Release your hands, turn the right toes forward, step back, down dog, hips up to the sky. Roll forward to plank. Inhale. Chaturanga lower, or knees, chest, chin. Elbows are tight. Up dog or cobra. Breathe in, lift the chest and your heart, knees on or off the floor. Down dog, exhale. Hike your hips up toward the sky. Relax your head, hips are lifted. Take a few walks to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway bend your knees, hands to your hips, heart comes forward, stand it up to lift. Breath in, arms up. Elbows bend, puff up your chest. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back to warrior one. Right ball of the foot, right heel down, hips squared to the front, arms reach back up. Readjust your hips under as you soften into those legs. Bend the elbows, pull your shoulders down and back. Interlace, let's switch your thumb, opposite thumb on top. Slide arms down, lift up from the chest. And then exhale, devotional warrior. Left shoulder, inner thigh. So notice if you come right on top, try to bring it to the side so you're using your core and your legs to hold you. Hands back to the tailbone. Reach the arms up, big breath in. Pause on your exhale. Inhale, start to stretch the leg, turn your left toes in. We're going behind you, right toes out, warrior two, so soften down into those legs. Make sure the right toes are really facing forward. Reverse the warrior, left arm down the back leg, right arm comes up and back. Inhale, return to center, warrior two. Stretch the right leg, turn the right toes in. Gaze to the front, circle the hands down to the floor. Make sure your left toes go forward. Step back, down dog, hips high. Roll forward to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga lower or knees down, chest down, elbows bend. Up dog or cobra, knees on or off the floor. Down dog, exhale, hips up toward the sky. Okay, bring your feet hip distance, come up onto the tippy toes and then drop your knees to the floor. Let's keep the toes tucked, keep your knees hip distance. Walk your hands backwards towards your legs. You're lifting up. If you have sensitive knees, feel free to double up the mat, but try to lift up out of the hips, squeeze your shoulder blades together and slide your hands. I actually have back pockets today, so it's like you have back pockets in your pants or leggings or wherever you're wearing shorts. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift up from your heart. Just pretend though. And then you're kind of pressing the heel of the hand down to open up your chest. So it's not just collapsing in the back, it's kind of a lifted feeling. Let's hold for one more inhale, one more exhale. Scoop from your belly to come all the way back up. Let's relax your toes. If this is okay to sit back onto the heels, sit back. Otherwise, just take a moment to pause with the spine long. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, let go. Okay, let's come up. Keep your toes flat or tuck them. I'm gonna go flat for this one. So my toes are together, my knees are still underneath my hips. Hands find my back pockets. Squeeze your shoulders down and back. You're pressing into the heel of the hand to open up from your heart and your chest. One more breath in. One more exhale. Scoop from your belly, lift up, hands down, have a seat and shrug out the shoulders. Okay, so we have a third round today. Come on up, be gentle, no lightheadedness. Knees are hip distance. I'm going with the tuck of the toe, hands to the back pockets, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you gotta feel from tuck-toed to not tuck-toed. We're gonna go a little bit deeper. Open up your heart and your chest. Maybe you walk down the back of your legs and pause, squeezing in. Maybe your hands find your ankles, but you're lifting from your heart. Again, not collapsing back. So heart lifts. Last breath in. Last exhale. Walk your hands all the way back up. Good, relax your toes and then have a seat. Soften through your shoulders and your chest. Tuck the chin in and just let your head kind of soften. Good. All right, we're down here. Take a child's pose to get out of the back. Hips back, head can soften over. Take a big breath out. Maybe you release, exhale. Maybe you take a sway. Good, and then walk your hands in and have a seat on the booty so your legs will slide out in front of you. Awesome. Shake it out. Walk your fingertips back. Puff up your chest and your heart. One more big breath in. One more big breath out. And walk your hands in, bend your knees just like we started. Feet come together, heart lifts up. Keeping a tall spine, keeping that chest open, or start to fold. Breath in and exhale. Two more, breathe in. Exhale. Last one in. And last exhale. And come all the way up. Lift up from your chest, so keeping that that we worked on, that chest opening, that heart opening, and find a seat. Reach your arms up toward the sky. Let's finish with an elbow bend. Pull your shoulders on back, open up your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hands to prayer, exhale. Thanking yourself for tuning in for this front body heart opening practice. I'm so glad you joined. If you haven't subscribed, please do so now, and I hope to see you for our last day tomorrow, day 15.